who have strived for progress and are worthy of it.
Their performance and activities during the year have been satisfactory, and we feel proud for having such determined students.
Let us scratch the edges of the seats to felicitate and honor the winners.
I humbly request Mr. Anthony Christopher to announce the prize winners.
Greetings everyone. Today we are going to honor our students with various awards. The students are awarded in various categories according to various criteria. I would like to share the criteria first to know how they are awarded. The first award is Responsible Learner, given with the criteria of knowing that a student is strong in conceptual understanding. He or she responds in the class relevantly in both physical and virtual learning. He or she is responsible and committed to learning in both physical and virtual learning. A student is given a regularity attendance certificate by knowing that the number of days he or she is present in regular class, sports, arts and additional languages. Students with an attendance of 90% or more are to be considered. All awardees should have considerably attended all the classes with importance and should have participated in an equal way. Submission of homework and classwork award goes with the criteria of regularity in the submission of the same both in physical and virtual learning. A student is considered as a principal student by disciplined in both physical and virtual class, waits for his turns, keeping camera and mic on as per the requirement in the online learning. For the award of tech savvy, a student must be adaptable to all the technologies efficiently, and he or she should have explored many tools out of own interest. A student is awarded as a mesmerizing musician when he or she has commendable skills in music, either vocal and also in instrumental. He considers music classes to be of good importance and attends them in both physical and virtual modes. A student is considered to be a dashing dancer when he or she exhibits skills to choreograph and mimic the dance steps, has good energy, elasticity and stamina to dance, considers dance classes to be of good importance and attends them in both physical and virtual modes. We shall now begin by awarding the reception students. Responsible learner, third place goes to E.N. Tirtha. Second place goes to Kritik Ramesh Kant. And the first place goes to Arna Ganesh Iyer. Regularity in attendance, second place goes to Arya Satish Kumar. First place goes to Arna Ganesh Iyer. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to Isai Magidan. Second place goes to Kritik Ramesh Kant. And the first place goes to Arna Ganesh Iyer. Principal learner, third place goes to Arya Satish Kumar. Second place goes to Kritik Ramesh Kant. And first place goes to Arna Ganesh Iyer. Promising artist, second place goes to E.N. Tirtha. And first place goes to S. Inanya Selli. Mesmerizing musician, second place goes to Manish Arav. And first place goes to Arya Ganesh Iyer. Dashing dancer, second place goes to E.N. Tirtha. And first place goes to Arna Ganesh Iyer. Next we have the awards of early years 1. The first award, Responsible Learner, third place goes to G. Pranavi and also for Dr. DHAKSHAN. Second place goes to Mridula Rajkumar. First place goes to M. Nila. The award for regularity in attendance, the third place goes to Mridula Rajkumar. Second place goes to Dr. DHAKSHAN. And the first place goes to S.K. Shamprasad. On submission of homework and classwork, the third place goes to Mridula Rajkumar. Second place goes to Dr. DHAKSHAN. And the first place goes to S.K. Shamprasad. Principal learner, the third place goes to D.K. Selvavipiksha. Second place goes to S.K. Shamprasad. And the first place goes to Dr. DHAKSHAN. Promising artist, the second place goes to S.K. Shamprasad. And the first place goes to G. Pranavi. And also shared by Mridula Rajkumar. Mesmerizing musician, second place goes to Dr. DHAKSHAN. First place goes to S.K. Shamprasad. Dashing dancer, second place goes to M. Nila. And the first place goes to Dr. DHAKSHAN. Next, we can award the early years 2 students. Responsible learner, third place goes to J. Sai Diksha. Second place goes to S. Pranavi. And the first place goes to M. Nithilan. Regularity and attendance, third place goes to P. Sashwant. Second place goes to Vishnudas. And the first place goes to Ritvika. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to S.V. Ritvika. Second place goes to G.J. Vishnudas. And the first place goes to M. Nithilan. Principled learner, second place goes to C. Takshat. And the first place goes to G.J. Vishnudas. Promising artist, the second place goes to J. Sai Diksha. First place goes to G.J. Vishnudas. Mesmerizing musician, second place goes to M. Nithilan. First place goes to J. Sai Diksha. Dashing dancers, second place goes to S.V. Ritvika. And the first place goes to M. Nithilan. We shall now award the grade 1 students. Responsible learner, third place goes to V. Niksha. Second place goes to R. Jagatya. First place goes to M. Kanishik. Regularity in attendance, third place goes to S.V. Krishna. Second place goes to K.R. Dilan Krishna. And the first place goes to M. Kanishik. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to A.S. Sri Kirtivasan. Second place goes to R. Jagatya. And the first place goes to M. Kanishik. Principled learner, third place goes to R. Ridanya. Second place goes to S.V. Krishna. And the first place goes to D. Sri Sai. Tech Savvy Award, third place goes to K.R. Dilan Krishna. Second place goes to B. Varshita. And the first place goes to D. Selvasubiksha. Promising artist, the second place goes to V. Niksha. And the first place goes to M. Kanishik. Mesmerizing Musician Award, the second place goes to D. Sri Sai and the first place goes to VIGNESH. Dashing Dancer, second place goes to A.S. Sri Kirtivasan and the first place goes to M. Kanishik. We shall now award the students of grade 2. Responsible learner, third place goes to A.P. Kritish Rayan. Second place goes to G. Avyuk Natesh. First place goes to R.N. Hayati. Regularity in attendance, third place goes to A.P. Kritish Rayan. Second place goes to G. Avyuk Natesh. And the first place goes to D. Akshara. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to G. Avyuk Natesh. Second place goes to Aradhya. And the first place goes to R.N. Hayati. And also shared by A.G. Harshit. Principal Learner Award, third place goes to M. Tanmi Mitunya. Second place goes to C. Joshika. And the first place goes to R. Shai Shahana. Tech Savvy Award, third place goes to R.N. Hayati and also shared by Aradhya. Second place goes to A.P. Kritish Shrayan and the first place goes to L. Mitra. Promising Artist, the second place goes to L. Mitra and also shared by A.P. Kritish Shrayan. The first place goes to R.N. Hayati and also shared by G. Avyuk Natesh. Mesmerizing Musician, second place goes to G. Avyuk Natesh and the first place goes to R.N. Hayati. Dashing Dancer, second place goes to L. Mitra and the first place goes to R.N. Hayati. We shall now award the grade 3 students. Responsible Learner, third place goes to M. Aradhya. Second place goes to Sachin Saravanan and also shared by S.J. Akshayan. And the first place goes to R. Sarvit Adav. Regularity in attendance, third place goes to S.J. Akshayan. Second place goes to M. Aradhya. And the first place goes to R. Sarvit Adav. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to S. Yohiddev. Second place goes to K. Sai Ruben. And the first place goes to R. Sarvit Adav. Being a Principled Learner Award, third place goes to K. Raghav. Second place goes to K. Sai Ruben. And the first place goes to S.J. Akshayan. Tech Savvy Award, third place goes to R. Sarvit Adav. Second place goes to S.J. Akshayan. And the first place goes to Sachin Saravanan. Promising Artist, second place goes to K. Raghav. And the first place goes to K. Sai Rubin. Mesmerizing musician, second place goes to V. Diksha. And first place goes to S.M. Hiranya. Dashing dancer, second place goes to R. Sarvit Adav. And the first place goes to M. Aradhya. Stepping into the awards of grade 4, responsible learner, third place goes to S. Jia. Second place goes to S. Padmaja. And the first place goes to K. Arul. Regularity and attendance, third place goes to S. Jia. Second place goes to K. Arul. And the first place goes to S. Padmaja. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to S. Jia. Second place goes to K. Arul. And the first place goes to K. V. Rajalakshmi. Principled learner, third place goes to V. Dayasagar. Second place goes to S. Padmaja. And the first place goes to S.M. Harshita Shri. Tech Savvy Award, third place goes to V. Mithul Kritik. Second place goes to K. Arul. And the first place goes to V.P. Dakshit. Promising artist, second place goes to S. Padmaja. And first place goes to S. Jia. Mesmerizing musician, second place goes to V. Dayasagar. And the first place goes to S. Jia. Dashing dancer, second place goes to S. Jia. And the first place goes to K. Arul. We shall now award the students of grade 5. Responsible learner, third place goes to R. Pranita. Second place goes to S. Dakshana. And first place goes to P. Inbashri. Regularity in attendance, third place goes to P. Inbashri. Second place goes to S. Dakshana. And the first place goes to R. Pranita. Submission of homework and classwork, third place goes to M. K. Kamaladitya. Second place goes to R. Pranita. And the first place goes to P. Inbashri. And also shared by S. Dakshana. Principled learner, third place goes to R. Pranita. Second place goes to P. Inbashri. And the first place goes to S. Dakshana. Tech Savvy Award, third place goes to Anirudhan S. Second place goes to P. Inbashri. And the first place goes to V. Jayasuriya. Promising artist, second place goes to S. Dakshana. Second place again for P. Inbashri. First place goes to R. Pranita. Mesmerizing musician, third place goes to C.M. Libiksha Shri. Second place goes to Anirudhan S. And the first place goes to P. Inbashri. Dashing Dancer Award, the second place goes to C.M. Libiksha Shri. And the first place goes to P. Inbashri. Here we are going to award the students of grade 6. Responsible learner, the award goes to K. Darshan. Regularity in attendance award goes to NKB Kavin Sandron. Subject expert in math award goes to K. Shaimika. Subject expert science award goes to A.S. Suravi. Principal student award goes to T. Aishwarya. And the Tech Savvy award goes to Arun Balaji PV. We shall now award the students of grade 7. The Responsible Learner award goes to N. Monish Raj. Regularity in attendance award goes to V. Sridarshan. Subject expert in math award goes to A.G. Sashwat. Subject expert in science award goes to V. Abhinav. Principal student award goes to C.M. Nehashri. And the Tech Savvy award goes to Nivesh Surya. Now we are going to award for the grade 8. Regularity in attendance, the award goes to H. Dharanidharan. Principal student, the award goes to H. Dharanidharan. We are going to now award the students of grade 9. Responsible Learner award goes to P. Shreyas. Regularity in attendance, the award goes to T. Ritika. Subject expert in math award goes to P. Shreyas. Principal student award goes to T. Anjana. Tech Savvy award goes to P. Shreyas. We shall now step into the special award, Parent Appreciation Award. This goes with few criterias. The criterias are good attendance of the parent in events and meetings, right support to the child, responding to teacher's communication and reaching out to the teacher whenever required, providing all the additional support or interest in child's learning. Now we shall step into the award. For reception, Mr. N.S. Ganesh Babu and Mrs. S. Pradeepa, parent of Arna Ganesh Iyer. Mr. M. Rameshkant and Mrs. Navina Rameshkant, parent of R. N. Kritik. Mr. R. Yezhilarasan and Mrs. C. Nitya, parent of E. N. Tirtha. Now the award is for early years 1, Mr. R. Muruganandam and Miss S. Anusha, parent of M. Nila. N. Rajkumar and C. Davamani, parent of Dr. Dakshan. Rajkumar Raju and Madhyarasi V.T., parent of Mridula Rajkumar. Moving on to early years 2, Mr. Manikandan and Mrs. Salai Senduram, parent of M. Nithilan. Mr. P.G. Jayaprakash and Mrs. J. Lakshmi, parent of G.J. Vishnudas. Mr. Ganapati Chinnathambi and Mrs. Suganya Sadasivam, parent of G.S. Nekamitran. Moving on to grade 1, Mrs. K. Geeta, parent of V.G. Vignesh. Mr. P. Ramesh and Mrs. G. Satya, parent of R. Jagatya. Mr. Madesh and Mrs. Pradeepa, parent of M. Kanishik. Grade 2 Parent Appreciation Award, Mr. N.S. Ganesh Babu and Mrs. S. Pradeepan, parent of G. Avyuk Natesh. Mr. M. Rameshkant and Mrs. Navina Rameshkant, parent of Aryan Hayati. Mr. B. Gaurishankar and Mrs. L. Punita, parent of A.G. Harshit. Grade 3, Mr. Ramesh and Mrs. Satya, parent of Sarvit Adav. Mr. Manikandan and Mrs. Nitya, parent of Aradhya. Mr. Suresh and Mrs. Nitya, parent of Yohadev. Moving on to grade 4, Mr. P. Kannan and Mrs. N. Uma, parent of K. Arul. Mr. P. Pradesh and Miss Anju, parent of Dakshit VP. Grade 5 Parent Appreciation Award, Mr. D. Selvaraj and Mrs. S. Ika, parent of S. Dakshana. Mr. P. Prabhu and Mrs. D. Shalini, parent of P. Inbashri. Grade 6, Miss Kavita, parent of K. Darshan. Mr. K. Ashok and Miss K. Sudha, parent of Surabhi. Mr. K. Raghunath and R. Divya, parent of Darshika. Stepping on to Grade 7 Parent Appreciation Award, Mr. B. Gaurishankar and Miss L. Punita, parent of Sashwat. Mr. R. Vijay and Miss V. Nagalata, parent of Sridarshan. N. Nandakumar and Miss S. Saguntalam, parent of Monishraj. Grade 9, Mr. D. Hariharan and Miss T. Jayasudha, parent of Dharanidharan. Grade 10, Mr. V. Prabhakaran and Miss D. Fidel Castro, parent of Shreyas. Mr. S. R. Tamilvanan and Miss T. Purselvi, parent of Anjana. We congratulate all the award winners and also the students who were the best competitors. Thank you.